Hi guys, in this video I'm going to quickly show you how to use our Cowgirl Layered Embosser. We are using 4 colours, maybe 5 colours. So we're going to use a neon pink, then we have a pink, and then we have a lighter pink for the hair. Then we're going to come through with a skin tone and then we're going to stamp onto a white icing. Alright, so to start with, what I'm going to do is I'll just quickly dust the design, tap off some excess. I'll grab our neon pink. There's only a little bit of that in here. Now I'm hoping I'll be able to colour in this section. It is quite shallow. Same with the lips. If you do struggle colouring this in, you could always paint these sections. They're quite small, so it wouldn't take too much time just to quickly come over with a paintbrush. Actually, I'll come back and do the lips later, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the hat section first. So the problem is, if I left this here while I was doing this section, that would dry out and potentially not stick when I come over with the skin tone. So let's work on this little section here. Like I say, if you do find it a bit difficult, don't stress. It's not a big deal if you just have to quickly put some paint on it, and it will probably turn out better long term as well if you did just paint it, especially if you are in a hurry and you sort of rushing this part. You don't want to rush it, so I would recommend just painting if you wanted to do it a bit quicker. And then basically, once that's sort of filled in along the bottom line, what I'm doing is I'm using my modeling tool to try and find the line that it is meant to finish at on the other side. So basically, I'm just gently scraping away the icing just up until I find that line. So once that's filled in, this whole hat section is this colour. The only issue I see here is going to be this part, considering how deep it is. So pulling that out may be challenging. If I struggle, I will show you a few tips and tricks. If I don't, you guys are going to nail it as well. Promise. So you can go straight over that neon pink we just put in. Just be careful, try not to put too much pressure on that it squeezes it out. Just looking at this design, it can get a little bit complicated because you're gonna want to choose between doing your light pink for the hair and your skin tone. So what I would do is I would come on with the skin tone and I would just use my modeling tool and just do my best to sort of shape it around this hairline here. And then the rest is all pretty straightforward. So we will come on with our lips. And then we will put on our skin tone. I don't have a problem with this sort of overlapping onto that neon or that pink, because it is a lighter colour, so the chances of it showing through are pretty minimal. Just keep an eye on the detail. So there is a little bit of skin tone just in here that we want to hit. Once that's done, we can move down to the shoulders. So you'll all learn your own sort of way of doing this. There's no right or wrong way, as long as you get the end result. So there are a few pieces in here, a bit like embossing lines. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure that they're mostly covered with whichever color is going on top. Because when we stamp this, if I put the pink over the top, it'll sort of go into like it'll look weird, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So basically we want to shape it around this contour. I think for the most part we'll be able to just press it up. You can use your sculpting tool just to sort of use it as a wall, and then you press your icing up against it, and then it sort of creates like a little wall there. And then if you do find you have too much, you can just cut off the excess stuff. And then yeah, it's just, this part just comes down to patience. But yeah, as you can see, we've sort of followed that contour around. It doesn't need to be perfect, but you do want it pretty close. And once that is done, we will come on with our light pink for the hair. So I'll start with this shallower side. I'm not 100% sure how much that would show through on that skin tone, but I'm just gonna try and avoid covering it too much, especially when there's no need. Like, I can get away with just doing what I need to do. Clean up this as I go. You just want to make sure your edges don't have any residue on them. Can become a pain in the butt, and you stamp onto white. Okay, now I'm just going to tidy this bit up. I'm going to gently come through with my light pink over here, just so I'm not disturbing too much of that shoulder. Just want to gently put it on top. I'm a bit worried about this, but I feel like if you pull the icing down this way, that'll pop out. We will see. We'll give it a crack. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, I'll probably just have to refilm this. What I'm doing is I'm sort of pushing the icing back away from these sides of the mold. Now this can help it release a bit easier. This section here is probably going to be quite difficult. So what I sometimes do is I'll grab my needle. So I have a fine needle that I like to keep handy. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm sort of going to just come around the edges a bit and sort of just loosen everything up. Like this section here is going to be a little bit of a pain. So I'm going to get right in here. So you can see it sort of pulls it up as you're going around. This can help, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on lots of factors, you know, how sticky everything is and whatnot. Like this spot in particular, that is loose now, so I'm happy with that. Fingers crossed, guys. If it doesn't work, you probably won't be seeing this video, so, you know. Alright, dust the bench down. Give this a bit of a knead. We want to get this quite sticky, because we do want that icing to stick to it. Now, I'll roll this out to 3 millimeters high. Do have a bit of pink in it, but that's fine. So 3 mil. Now what I do, I hate it when it sticks to the bench after I've stamped it, so I'm just gonna go nuts with the corn flour. Alright, and take our stamp, apply some even pressure. And pray to whoever you pray to. I'm kidding, it's not that bad, guys. Let me just sort of find a side that's going to release, and it doesn't look like any of this wants to come out. Except for that side. So, if we are having trouble with it releasing, what we can do is we can get our needle in here. I don't know if I've got this lined up. So I've got a little bit of issue here. So we'll grab our needle sort of pull that piece up, get that to release, and then we can hopefully get the rest up. And we have smudged our lips, but if that is the worst of it, I'm okay with that. So any smudging you can attempt to clean up with your needle. And just make sure that that is where it wants to be. There we have it. It's our cowgirl.